Welcome to 5 News Online. I'm Jo Ellison. This hot and dry weather means burn bans will likely be in place for a while this summer. In fact, every county in our viewing area except Sequoia County right now is currently under a burn ban. From Washington County to Sebastian County, fire experts are sending out a warning. It means conditions are extremely dry and wildfire threat can be high. Foresters say the area will need a lot of rain before it's safe to burn again. Even after a quick round of rain, a small spark could ignite a fast-moving fire like the one we saw this week near Greenwood.
Please, everybody, especially along the roadways, be careful, be on the lookout, and if you get a chance to thank a firefighter, those folks are out working in the heat and they're working really hard.
They certainly are. Now, those fire officials recommend moving anything combustible like firewood and leaves away from your home. They also say it is okay to use an outdoor grill. Just make sure you clean it after use and safely dispose of the ashes. Now, check your grill for leaks. Never leave it unattended while using, and always have a fire extinguisher close by. Now, before we get to other top stories, let's get a check of that weekend weather.
It's another hot one today. Temperatures reaching into the hundreds on both sides of the mountains. However, we're going to get a couple extra clouds, so for moments you'll have a little bit of shade, but then once that sun comes back out, boy, is it going to be warm. We got rain chances on the way. That's nice. This is really our only rain chance for the foreseeable future, so hopefully you can get a few showers, especially Saturday evening and into Sunday morning. That'll be our highest chance, but not everyone's going to get rain. If you do, soak it in, because afterwards we're talking about major heat in the next week. Lots of sun, temperatures, some of the hottest that we've seen so far this year. For example, in the River Valley, we hit 106 at one point, about a week or two ago. We may be aiming even hotter than that, towards 107.
Now, RDOT sharing their plans for the first steps of the I-49 expansion project in the River Valley. It's set to begin this fall. So how close are we to actually seeing the expansion? Well, crews will start clearing land in the fall before starting construction on a bridge over the Arkansas River. There is a gap actually of about 145 miles between Fort Smith and Texarkana that the expansion project will connect. Once it is complete, it's expected to be a big benefit for businesses in the area, big and small.
I think we'll get people from all over just passing through, and hopefully since they can maybe see us from the interstate, they'll be glad to stop and check us out.
Now, the entire project is estimated to cost around $800 million, with work in the River Valley complete by the end of the decade. And a large portion of Arkansas is rural, and that means high-speed internet is not available to a lot of families. But a new coalition is working to help close Arkansas's digital divide. Heartland Forward out of Bentonville formed the group called the Arkansas Connectivity Coalition. It's made up of leaders who will help secure federal money needed to expand internet access. They'll also plan broadband expansion across the state. Now, through the federal infrastructure bill, every state received $100 million to help get more people high-speed internet. Members of this coalition will go through 30 hours of training on how to identify broadband needs, secure funding, and implement a plan to get high-speed internet to rural communities. Well, thank you for joining us here on this Friday at 5 News Online. I'm Jo Ellison. Remember, you can always find the latest news and weather right here at 5newsonline.com. Have a great weekend.